So your organization wants to become CMMC compliant. You need to secure some information. You want to sell to the government, vend to the government, process government information. Let's take a look at about how this visual diagram and flowchart and this tool set over here can help you make quick work of your compliance management programs. As with any process, your compliance program is always vulnerable due to the weakest link. A person, a part, supplier, or process can cause damage and adversely affect the overall compliance program. So, how does this come together? Right? We ultimately have job performers who do what? They do a job. They have a process of how they do that job, which is tied back to the job performer. They have the needs and then the circumstances. The jobs that a person might do range along the software development lifecycle from acquisition and purchasing through disposal. This is important because at some point we're going to need to define technical requirements, identify and implement industry recognized best practices to design, build, and maintain your systems, applications, and services, and provide metrics to, for your management to maintain situational awareness. Okay, metrics. Let's hop over here. What we have here is the NIST 853 control framework, along with the teams using the NICE framework. If you're not familiar with these models, I highly suggest you pause this video and go look them up. So what we see is we can see the controls that our organization has found inconclusive, failed, validated, selected, and not even considered yet. We can see the priority, but most importantly, we can build our RACI chart, who's responsible for the work being performed. Systems architecture. But I don't know what systems architecture does. Oh, here we go. They develop system concepts and work on the capabilities and phases of system development life cycles. Additionally, they're responsible for this control, and they have no secondary controls. We see that this control has been validated as selected, but you know what? Let's go ahead and validate it. They submitted the proof. And here we could generate a report which is going to write all of this into one nice, neat package where we understand everything that's going on here. So we were able to dig in to that team of what they were doing, the control they were responsible for. Let's check in on what our legal and advocacy team is doing with access enforcement, right? And one other team, strategic planning and policy. What does that team do? Hey, let's take a look. They develop policies, plans, or actions. Isn't this great? We're able to understand who's working on what project, and we haven't had to ask a scrum manager, a project manager, or say, I don't know who's on this project. So we are starting to learn about how we can use tools to communicate about projects and map them to our compliance framework. If you find this interesting, leave a comment and let me know. Thanks.